Hey, so today we're going to dive into one of the most famous quotes out there about taking action and finding success. It actually comes from the world of sports, but honestly, its wisdom applies to every single one of us and pretty much everything we do. Let's get right into it. And here it is from the hockey legend himself, Wayne Gretzky. Now, on the surface, you're thinking, okay, it's about scoring goals in a game. But what makes this line so incredibly powerful is that it's not really about hockey at all. It's this fundamental principle for growth, for business, for your personal life. It's a really powerful argument for doing something over doing nothing. So to really wrap our heads around what Gretzky meant, let's break this powerful little sentence down into its core pieces. Like what exactly is the shot? What's the miss? And what's up with that crucial 100%? First up, the shot. Look, in this context, a shot is not just hitting a puck with a stick. It's any time you decide to take a chance. It's applying for that job you think is a total long shot, or maybe it's finally starting that creative project you've been dreaming about for years, or even just pitching a bold idea at work. It's any move you make towards a goal you want. Okay, so next is the miss. We tend to think of a miss as this huge, scary, embarrassing failure, but in this way of thinking, it's just an outcome. That's it. It's a rejection, a no, maybe a result that wasn't quite what you were hoping for. The key thing here is that it's just an unavoidable part of taking any shot. Not every single attempt is going to be a home run. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. And this brings us to the 100%. And what's so powerful here is the pure mathematical certainty of it all. It's an absolute. If you don't take the shot, there is no chance. We're not talking a small chance. We're talking zero chance that you will score. And this just nails the flip side, doesn't it? A 0% chance of success. By choosing not to do anything, you've already guaranteed the outcome. See, inaction isn't playing it safe. It's the only path that absolutely guarantees you won't achieve that specific thing you're thinking about. So if the logic is so simple, why do so many of us freeze up and hesitate to take our shot? Well, it almost always comes down to one really powerful emotion: the fear of failure. So let's tackle that head on. This is where Gretzky's logic just completely flips our fear on its head. We're so afraid of the potential embarrassment or the disappointment of missing the mark. But the quote forces us to see that the only guaranteed failure, the biggest failure of all, is just refusing to even try in the first place. To really get this, let's just put the two paths right next to each other. The path where you take the shot and miss, and the other path where you don't take the shot at all. As we're about to see, these two things are not equal outcomes, not even close. Just look at this comparison. When you miss, what do you get? You get an education. You get super valuable feedback on what didn't work. You gain experience. And, most importantly, you now have information that gives you a path forward. But the non-attempt? It's just a dead end. Failure is 100% guaranteed. The opportunity just poofs, it vanishes, and you gain absolutely nothing from it. Okay, so we get the principle. It makes sense. But how do we actually apply this in our own lives? When we're feeling stuck or kind of scared? Let's get practical here. It really just comes down to three pretty simple steps. First, start small. You don't have to take some massive life-altering shot today. Just send that one email or make that one call. Second, you have to accept imperfection. Your first try is not going to be perfect, and that is literally the point. The goal here is progress, not perfection. And finally, embrace the risk. You gotta understand that the possibility of failure is actually what makes success so meaningful. So, the bottom line is this. It is time to stop overanalyzing every single possible outcome. Time to stop waiting for the perfect moment that, let's be honest, is never going to arrive. And it is definitely time to stop letting that little voice of self-doubt make your decisions for you. The only way forward is to take the shot. And that really just leaves us with one last question, and this one's for you. As you go about your day, think about this. What is the one shot, big or small, that you've been putting off? Maybe today is the day you finally take it. Thanks for tuning in.